Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and another TSW6 video today, and this one is just to highlight the reveal timetable that John's been working on. So this is project 2, so obviously we've had West Coast 9 South Winter 2019 timetable. The new timetable is for Birmingham Cross City. Now this is not out just yet, it is not overly far away, but I thought I'd pop a video up just to show the timetable itself, and he's been to town with this one as always. So set in the same era as the West Coast Mail Line one, so you get to see Virgin Pendolinos at Birmingham. This is all the bits and bobs that you get. So you get to play with the 170, 150, the 323, the 66, the 220, the 350s 1 and 2, and a Class 153 in West Midlands Railway livery. We're going to use this on the video today. Just as a side note, when the All Aboard Simulation, or sorry, Studios route comes out, these will be changing to the official DLC, so it will definitely be an advantage to you guys to ensure that you do probably go and pick that route up. You won't see 350s, because they will be changing from the West Coast South one. Mainly because obviously proper interiors and stuff, and they're official, and it'll retire the reskins. Because this is going to happen as well on the West Coast South timetable. They're going to be changing over to the official ones. Anyway, right, today, so we're going to go have a drive on one of the 153 runs, and we shall do this out of Birmingham New Street. Pick some weather. Bit of wind. So this will be the busiest timetable for Birmingham Cross City. So there's been the base one, there's been the Rivet one, there's been the one from Trag, and then there will be this one as well. So this will be the busiest one available to date. Now this is a PC mod. It is not available for consoles. It will be free of charge as per the last one. Just so you know. Hopefully it shouldn't be too much longer to load up. So we spent the whole stream on it on Monday, going up and down, doing various services, and we managed to pack a heck of a lot in our 3-hour stream, ish stream we did. So I'm going to drive the West Midlands Railway service from Birmingham New Street down to Bromsgrove. Let's get bits in. Please note that the livery itself may still be subject to a few changes before release. We're in the process at the minute of obviously bug testing and finding anything, trying to break it and trying to fix anything that might be broken, so just bear that in mind. So this is what we have today. Some spare stock in the middle of the vault, which is nice to see. There's some spare units. We've got all the cross-country services, so that's Nottingham. We've got a Leicester service. We have Pendolinos. Lovely silk liveried Pendolino there. So obviously these come through from the West Coast South timetable there. So there's Pendos there as well. 323 stuff. And more Voyagers. As it stands, this is the only timetable. Hopefully when this comes out, this might be the only timetable of 220 at the time. I know the Rivet timetable is planned to have the 220, but when that comes, I have no idea. Could well be the first to have them out. It just shows how busy the station really is. Look at all the trains. Crazy. So this at the minute is using the /3. It needs to use the /9. I believe this will be changing because of the right interior. John said it should be doable. That was some feedback after my stream. These services stop at University and Bromsgrove. Perfect service this. always pays to pop it forward, because you find yourself actually going places. I love this combo with the 170. And you can find it does power up the 170 as well. It all works, all in multi. I just think absolutely wacky that these happened. The amount of drivers that must have forgot that they had like a 153 on the back if they were driving from the 170 end. Obviously, 153s were not built to do 100. You get 6 trains per hour on the cross city stuff as well. You get a mixture of 3s and 6 car. There's just shy of 500 services. I think about 470 or something like that. I think it was, because that excludes the AI number, which would be a lot greater. All the stuff at Birmingham. How busy this is! Train after train, it's brilliant. Voyager's working a mixture of 4s and 8s as well. There's a bit of touch work to do on the paint work on the exterior, just tidying some bits up, which I believe might still be in the case of being done. I'm not sure if that's quite finalised yet, but there was a lot of work done prior to the stream just to touch some rough areas up. But no, it's nice to have an additional. It's nice to drive the 153 on another route. I do enjoy driving the 153. Got all the virtual destinations in, as you'd expect as well. It's got I think it's got a custom station directory for this timetable. And John's been working this sort of since May time, I think he said, on and off in between everything else. So it's been a fair while on this one, and we kept it really quiet really until the stream. Literally that was when we announced it, so I think it was quite a nice surprise. Even though we've had other ones on this route, like timetables, I think this was still quite a nice surprise, and I think the 153 was quite a nice seal on the deal. My cab light is on. Always forget that's on. Always good for a screenshot, especially for the whole thumbnail. Probably won't use that one, but it's just good to have some extras. I'm going to show you the interior as well, because the interior has actually had some work done in terms of the livery. Got the right maquette and colour scheme. Take you for a little wander in. Talking at university in a moment. This timetable's actually started on way before River Games announced theirs. I think it was started on before Trag even released his. John sort of thought, well, do I continue or do I stop? And managed to keep him persuaded to keep going with it. It's been a shame just to bin something because obviously there's other versions, and this one has Virgin trains in it, which I think is always a nice difference to have rather than just seeing Avanti everywhere. So I'm glad I stuck with it. Now, it doesn't use the regional railways 323. The Centro one, those that weren't around in this era. It is literally just the West Midlands orange livery you'll see. Quick look in it in a second. I just want to double check something because I feel like I'm collecting collectibles and they're not actually saving. I'm certain I caught this one the other day. Keeps resetting for some strange reason. Now, one thing to note, there's a core bug. The door opens so you can literally shut it up because you're coupled up with another unit. But just to show you now, you can see it's a different colour scheme. The correct maquette. Handles have been changed as well. There are plans to make sure this is on the actual, it's on the /9. There's another one. Actually quite a good time for a screenshot if I can get it. Bit annoying that the markers a little bit iffy. What can we do? What can we do? That's actually probably better for the sunlight. And at least my markers are working. So we'll do it this side. I like that as a screen. That's quite nice. There's only so many diagrams that the 153 appears on as well, so don't expect to see it on every single one with the 170. It only appears on a specific set. On certain diagrams, it is nice to see it. Onwards to our last stop at Bromsgrove. Just a good sprint through. Now you get some ECS runs with the 220, which allows you to actually drive on the northern part of the route from Barton under Needwood. So you get to come in for over Lichfield, Trent Valley, and then come all the way down to Birmingham. We did that on the stream. There's a nice select amount of freight. There's some interesting ones, like you actually like hauling RHTT wagons rather than top and tailing, just like transferring them from somewhere to another place. Other bits and bobs. Or steel stuff and all that jazz. There's some actual decent length ones where you do get looped as well, so they're not just straight through runs. So do go and take a look at them when it does come out. These runs with the 170 are generally about 25 minutes hauling. There's one random 150/2 run as well that is a Chester working, which is the only one working it does in the morning. So that's worth a little play. I haven't done it myself yet, but I will do it. Some other bits of interest is like you get the West Coast Trent Valley stuff. You'll see all that AI going through. You get A bit of stuff that goes on the curve at Lichfield. There is stuff that runs through Aston, so there's some freight bits that go through there. There's also a Pendle that runs through at some point, I think in the mornings, an ECS or a divert. You get obviously all the bits and bobs going through Birmingham. Your freight, it goes off at Camp Hill. Yeah, there's a fair bit. I believe there's still some bits maybe to go into it, like some tours as well, so it's not quite there yet. There's some hope to get a few extra bits in. Every timetable should have at least a tour. I'm not sure if that's going to potentially, hopefully, maybe use the Class 47 West Coast Railway stuff from Daniel White, which we featured on the previous video, not that far back, last video actually. If you've not watched it, go and take a look. It's well worth a little nosy. One to note as well, I have got the enhancement pack stuff in for this route, or the scenery mod, so I do recommend those. Well worth a play. Adds a lot more scenery to the route. Loads of clutter. Flushes it out some more. I think this should hopefully be a nice little hit, this timetable for players. Add an extra bit of variety. More timetables, the better, I say. More option. Not all sort of like tied to one timetable in a route. Any questions, do pop them in the chat below. Any feedback as well that you might have noticed, again, pop it in the chat below. We can feed it on and John can look at this and mend anything needed. If you've got any ideas of anything you'd like to see as well, do put that in the chat. HTT with, but these are using the GPRF 66 off Spratty's Mega Pack. Nice not just see EWS everywhere. This section can get fairly busy as well. You can actually see a fair bit sometimes. You can actually pass a good few trains in one section. Just shows the beauty of freeware timetable, where you can go that bit further with them and add extra stuff that can't always be done officially because of licensing and setbacks. With the 6 trains per hour as well means that you see a lot more 323s, obviously. That makes that especially busier. I think it was 4 trains per hour. I mean, like, trains everywhere. It's good. Very good. It was one of my first drive on the stream the other night. Well, I'd seen it because I knew the timetable coming, but I had my first play on the stream properly. And I was very, very chuffed with it and really, really did enjoy it. I think that it went down pretty well on the stream. I think the fact that we still have like 50 or so viewers on the end of the stream showed that this is what people sort of want. Turn back stuff at Longbridge as well. And there's actually, I think there's a 6 car in there, it's quite nice to see. I saw a 3 car in there the other day. Nice, the 6 car stuff goes in there as well. Oh, I'm going to freight here, look. it's just been looped. That looks like it's using the cargo line intermodal stuff as well. A lengthy train there, and it's got a freight line on it. Let's give the 153 a decent lengthy run without having to stop and start it like a bus stop route. Gives them a good stretch of the legs. The other one thing is that it's a shame you can't do with like the UK stuff is do the banking. There's like banker locos up on here, but unfortunately I don't think that works on the 66. Never seen it anyway. Because we're sort of heading towards the weekend, there's probably going to be like another video, I'd say, this week, something. I've got some bits I need to do. Next week's going to be heavily covering the All Aboard Studios route, so that will be appearing next week. That releases on the 21st, that comes out on Tuesday. Look forward to have a good go on that. At 153 miles, like a professional. Oh, we're just dropping down to Bromsgrove now. We will be bringing some more videos of the timetable in the coming weeks, so expect some more different services appearing. One thing that really surprised me was that I randomly picked services on the stream, and it happened to be that everything was really interesting and busy. There was trains everywhere, adverse signals as well. Especially if you get an evening peak service, there's loads of trains about, you can be expected to be held up a little bit. The wait, even going into Birmingham from like the other side of the line, you actually do get held at signals going in. God, come a little bit faster. That was awful. Missed the station, terrible, awful, shocking. Oh, what a letdown. Going a little bit faster. I've even got half the train in the station, just about. Before I cause any more devastation and destruction, I will end things there for now. Keep your eye out for future videos because there's going to be more of this. This timetable's not out just yet, but it'll be out soon. So expect future updates and more streams and just more coverage, just to keep you guys in the know and of any changes or any additions. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit your notification bell for future videos, and catch us over on Twitch on a Monday and Friday at twitch.tv/trainsim_TV. Tracing World, Tracing Classic. Main at the minute is TSW though. That's our sort of main focus these days. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Take care. We'll see you again very soon, and bye for now.